A very good morning from up here on the top deck of Queen Mary 2. Now I know that we've just shared a video from on board this beautiful ship, and I promise we're not going to overdo it, but today, and in fact this whole weekend, it's pretty special, so here we are again. And of course I know you've already worked it out from the thumbnail, but that over there is Panama. If you can even see it through the morning haze. Who can tell me a bit more about these flags we're flying this morning? A big day like today, of course, has to start with a breakfast of champions. That's what we've got. You can start to see the ships waiting out there. You can tell we're close to the canal.
What canal?
The Caledonian Canal. Enough random shots from the breakfast table. I think we need to go out there. Anyone who knows me will understand I don't even know where to point the camera at the moment. That's why this filming might be a bit erratic. Even at 9 AM I can see why this is popular. A day to celebrate.
Yay!
Is that champagne? No, it's water. Good girl. I like your hat.
Thanks. I like it too.
And that's our first destination this morning. In fact, it's the first of 3 bridges on this transit, and I think the last one is going to be a bit of a tight squeeze. And as we hide away here in the corner, I can tell you this is a very historic occasion. It'll be the first time that Queen Mary 2's gone through the Panama Canal, and would you believe we don't even fit through the original one, so we're going through the new, well, fairly new, expanded canal. The sun is absolutely brutal this morning. Like I say, it's only 9 AM. It's crazy.
That's why we're hiding. Have long sleeves and all that.
Here we are in the shade of deck 11, and it's predictably busy.
We have advantage of being tall.
And I can just hold the camera up as well. It's funny though, isn't it? We're nowhere near the actual locks or anything yet, and it's absolutely packed. But as always, we're happy just to show it how it really is. Can you see them down there setting up the camera for this momentous couple of days? By the looks of it, that ship's seen better days. That's our pilot coming aboard with all the important paperwork. You're here to collect $500,000 as well, cash only. In all seriousness though, I wonder what's in those boxes. I need to temper my excitement. I've got about an hour's footage. We haven't even got to the start yet. I'm just taking a bit of a breather. Even in the shade out there, the heat is oppressive. Not as oppressive as these cocktail prices though. Now this is quite an interesting clip. Ahead of us there you can see where the canal splits. To the right is the traditional Panama Canal, and to the left is the expanded canal where we'll be going. Oh my goodness, you're a lifesaver. Cheers.
I was watching from the bottom.
Oh, you got the bridge?
Yeah.
Well, Hadley also.
Well, that's going in the video. As we approach this first lock, we're just crawling along. We must be doing 1 or 2 knots at most. It actually feels like we're stopped. Here, one of the tugs coming to collect us. We'll have 1 forward, 1 aft, and they will guide us through the canal. They're not for dragging us or pushing us through, because we do that through our own propulsion, but they're there just to keep us straight. As you can see here, the clearance going through the newer locks is a little bit more generous. Now that's us safely in the first lock. We're just going to go for a dash around and see it from different angles. This is so exciting. The only thing I don't like up there at the lookout is I saw at least 3 people who had collapsed, because there's a lot of people just lying on the deck getting treatment. They should really have water, shouldn't they?
They should be bringing us like water, put it on the tables or something.
Absolutely.
Because we were there at least an hour and a half.
Aye, it is a really tough environment out there. This is back down on deck 7. Wow, this is the time to go to the buffet, yeah? Edificio de Maquinaria. Are we going to fit when they close the gate behind us? That's the question. You can tell this is a big moment when even all the staff, all the crew are outside trying to get a look. And here we are right down the stern, and can you see the train off in the distance? We would have loved to get on board that train, but unfortunately we're not here long enough to make it feasible. That is one big flag, eh? Or sorry, should I call it an ensign? I think the doors are closing. Look how busy it is. They're all here to see us, darling.
Go back.
As of course we've got a balcony in this voyage, we're going to go back down there now for a unique view. Maybe a bit quieter. So there we are, safely tucked away in the first lock, and we're just waiting for the water in the lock in front of us to equalise, and then we'll be on our way again.
What's happening?
Not really that much to see out here, but it's okay. The view from here might not be the best, but it's still nice to get some sheltered balcony fresh air. I like the map they give us of that.
Yeah.
And I think that beeping noise is the doors in front of us opening now. I think it's 3 steps in this first phase, is that right?
I'm clueless. I thought it was 2, but maybe it's 3.
Dude's on a break. And there's our next set of double doors. That is so cool. My glasses. Do you think he'll wave if he sees us?
I think they can't.
Hola!
Hola.
Do you like my Spanish there? Hola. That's about as much as I remember.
Will you go down this ladder?
No chance. See how busy it is up here now. Hey, it's not too bad. And we're still creeping along. I don't need to say a word, you know I love that tower, don't you? You know it. It's funny, but I'm possibly the worst person in the world to make this kind of video because I don't really understand canals and locks, because the water's coming down to meet us, but we're going up the way? I don't know. Someone can explain it in the comments. Bless you. Now, is that the water there for flooding the locks, or is that just an extremely big swimming pool?
For crocodiles.
As we move forward a little bit through the chamber, if you look across on the starboard side.
That's us now up to the level of Gatun Lake, where we'll be spending the night. It's a man-made lake. This whole area was flooded during creation of the canal, and you see all those little islands? That would have been the tops of the hills in days gone by. Who can spot Alicia? There she is. Lunchtime, honey.
I think so.
Will we go and have a look at what they're serving on deck?
Okay.
Because they had a little area set up back here. That was yesterday, I'm sure it'll be there again today. It was called the Boardwalk Cafe, wasn't it?
This is so cool.
And to go through the canal, these guys get charged by the length of the ship and how many containers they're carrying. I think it's kind of self-service.
Okay, yeah.
You build your own burger. We have ordered prawn quesadillas. You don't build those ones yourself. They make them for you. Oh, you've got me a glass.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Don't worry, ice cream machine, I'll be back in a minute. Just got to get through this first. Yeah, so we've got prawn quesadillas, salad and sweet potato fries.
Very nice.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Wow, it just got that windy. We were wondering that. They just told us that the laundrettes are closed on board today because the lake here provides all the drinking water for the people of Panama. So it's illegal to pump the dirty laundry water out into it, which makes sense, doesn't it? It's a lot quieter out here now. I think everyone's away for lunch.
Good coffee.
And mess.
Show us the skill.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Hey, that's not bad. First time. That looks awfully tempting right now. Must be a bit dehydrated, I think. And as we make our way past these beautiful lush islands, I think it's time to go inside, get out this sun and have a bit of a rest. How does that sound? Is that the National Geographic boat maybe? Oh.
There's no snappers.
There's lots going on down here with so many people getting aboard. I don't think it's pilots. Maybe new crew? Boy, look at the traffic up there. Honestly, this is so cool to watch because we're very close to the shore, but we're both fighting for this little bit of shade because the sun is just relentless. I reckon if you were out in that for about an hour, you'd probably collapse. Is it still there? It's still there. We're having a wee bit of a rest. I think we've stopped. Ship's not moving anymore. And an affair to remember on the TV. What's going on out here? Is that a crocodile mating call? They're meant to be out at the moment because it is mating season. Maybe first thing in the morning. I'll try tomorrow morning to find them. I think that's us parked up now. We haven't moved for a while, but on our side of the ship, which is starboard, we've just got a big hot sun. On this side we've got a bit more shade, it's a bit cooler, and we can also see some more stuff, including, away off in the distance there, Panama City, the gateway to the Pacific. But yeah, the cool afternoon breeze, that's what we're really here for. I'm hiding away here from the sun behind these big spare propeller blades. Now I think you can do the full transit of the Panama Canal in about 8 hours, but we're doing it over a weekend. So we're camping here halfway overnight. I think that's got something to do with tides, because the third of the 3 bridges that we have to go under, we need to go through at low tide. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but we'll see all that tomorrow. In Panama City, we might even get ashore and see a bit of you tomorrow as well. But folks, that could be on the next video, I'm not sure yet. This kind of looks like prime crocodile territory, doesn't it? But they don't tend to surface, they kind of lurk under the water. I would so love to see one. There's so much shipping activity going on out here, it's blowing my mind a bit. It's hard to know what to film. Trust me, I've got a lot of footage already. Escargot a la... Right, I'm sorry, but I'm even more confused now. This looks like a game.
You could toast as an appetizer. Oh, you meant to dip it maybe.
What is that?
I have no idea what this is. It's case of garlic.
Gotta say though, never has it felt more like you're in the Cunard bubble, do you know what I mean? We're in the middle of the Panama Canal.
I know. There's like a jungle right outside with crocodiles swimming in the water, and it's like really hot and humid, and you're sitting here eating something. I'm having a fish.
Good.
And you're having a classic fish.
Yeah, just a chicken. Oh, I'm making such a mess. Good morning from the Continental Divide, where we've got
Continental breakfast.
continental breakfast. Needed 2 tables this morning. The only problem is room service arrived 10 minutes early. We weren't ready for it. It's so hot this morning, the last thing we could face would be like a cooked breakfast, hence all this beautiful stuff. Any crocs? Maybe this will attract them, look. Crocs, do you get it? Ready for another busy day of filming?
Yes.
All these people are on croc watch. Have they spotted something? Yeah, filming the Panama Canal is the easy bit. Filming the wildlife, not so much. Oh, big container ship. That's a cool shot. I can hear the morning train. And as you'd imagine, what's the train carrying? Shipping containers. What you can see here is that big looming shadow of Queen Mary 2's stern, and you can also see that we're not at anchor at the moment, but we're moored using those buoys, one of them under the water. And we wait. We thought we were going at 9, but it's 9:45 now. We got that wrong somehow.
Good night's rest. Too many nightmares with all those crocodiles snapping on the starboard side of the ship there.
The ship's company are getting a fantastic photo, and they're taking it from up there.
Everybody look at me here! Look at me! One more time!
This is the ship we were waiting for, and as soon as it's passed, we'll be on our way. Aye, you wouldn't mess with that. That's us, free of our mooring and ready to go again. Yeah, we were meant to leave at 9 this morning. It's now almost 11, so our excitement has drained away a wee bit, but here we go. It's funny, I was thinking the whole transit would be narrow, but it's only really when you're in the locks that it gets a bit tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you see the guys scooting about away down there? Well, they're part of Queen Mary II's photography team, and they stepped ashore so they can get photos from the shore of Queen Mary II going through the locks. Fantastic. And of course all of us waving back at them. Oh, I've spotted a lighthouse. It's a beauty. There aren't as many people up on deck today, not quite the same interest as yesterday, but of course this time we're just doing everything in reverse as we step down to the Pacific. And that's us now just passing the two big gates as we creep into this first lock. And there's a nice view of the two locks that are still ahead of us.
Test it to see what it's like, you know, but I mean, one night.
Now that we're secured with the big ropes, I guess they're going to start draining this tank. Everything does seem to happen so slow, but as they say, it's still quicker than going round the horn, isn't it? Of course, it goes without saying that the Panama Canal is a feat of engineering, but when you look at all these mountains and jungle terrain all around us, it makes it even more impressive. Let's go for lunch. Humans built this canal, but can you build a burger?
I can build a burger. Can you resist an ice cream?
Not a chance. Let's fill this plate.
Would you like tomato?
Yes, please.
One slice?
Yes, please. Right, come on, rate my burger.
It's a pretty good burger.
I think I did well. And we're sitting here hiding from you know what. I made that myself, you know. Well, you helped. Pretty good. Messy. Interrupting lunch here just to get a shot of the tower. You got to grab these opportunities when you can.
You're getting better.
It's like a Polish mix, vanilla and chocolate.
This is the best. The mixing is the best.
In this temperature, the ice cream melts in about 30 seconds, so I'd better get on with it, eh?
Give you melon.
I didn't even see the fruit.
Yeah, there was a fruit. I'll give you some melon. Sorry for the mess.
You're very proud of your iced coffees, aren't you?
Yes, I invented this.
See the big ship coming in behind us? What an amazing shot that is. It's scenes like this that just make you think, I can't believe we're actually here. The pool looks good today, very inviting.
Hello, amiga. They'll have stuff like this in Panama, right? We'll get it there.
What do you do when you're in the third lock of the Panama Canal? You collapse in the bed, of course. The heat is unbearable.
It's the worst now, around 2-3 p.m. We wait. But then we'll go outside and sail under the bridge of Americas.
Don't fall asleep. We've made it to Pacific level. Specifically. And there's our Cunard photographers again. I wonder how they're going to get back on board. But she's no pointing the camera at me. She took my photo.
The lady?
Yeah.
Aww.
Goodbye, Panama Canal. Look, crocodile. He's wagging his tail. Boy, don't go that way.
You can't go out there, it's too rocky.
And there we go. Was it worth $500,000? I'll leave Cunard to answer that one.
Let's go.
Are we going out again?
Yes.
Oh no.
Let's go upstairs.
Everyone's getting in position for the funnel scraping bridge, and I think we're going to join them. Some dirty clouds up there. No, we've decided to go away from the crowds to another spot. This could be a big mistake. We're scouting out a location here. Either way, it'll be a good shot. Of course, that funnel up there is the highest point of the ship, and we believe the clearance will be somewhere between 2 and 4 metres, which might sound a lot, but it's really not. A wee bit to go yet. Big mountains over there. Can you see the top of the bridge's arch just there? I've got a little bit of experience going under these bridges, and the only thing I remember is it happens very fast. And don't worry, I'll turn around and catch the funnel as well. Imagine being in one of those cars and you see the Queen Mary sailing towards you. Hold your breath, Captain. Here's the big moment. Whoa. No problem.
We made it. We made it.
Phew.
It was amazing. It was so tight. What was it? It wasn't 4 meters.
I think it probably was.
Was it?
It's just how it looks.
But to be fair, 4 meters, it was probably like the height of 2 of you stacked on top of each other. You know, it's not, I mean, you're tall, but it's not that much.
What they should have, to prove how confident he is, the captain should be standing on top of the funnel.
I like raised his hand. It's like, we still have the room.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bridge of the Americas was the penultimate piece of canal infrastructure. The final piece of that canal infrastructure is the causeway, which is off our port side. And that causeway links the mainland to the Fort de Amador Island, prevents longshore drift, that's sands and silts moving along the coast, prevents the sand and silt filling the dredge.
Whoa! Oh, here we go again. Mary's got a deep voice. I don't know if you heard the commentary, but that's the causeway in front of us with Panama City beyond, and the causeway is man-made. It's part of protecting the whole canal system. Mary clearing her throat. I wonder how many cameras go overboard in a typical crossing. Do you get the feeling it might rain soon? So a bit of geography of where we are just now. We've got, of course, Bridge of the Americas that we've just squeezed under. Then off in the distance we've got Panama City. In front of it, Panama Old Town, where we'll be going tomorrow. And over there, Fuerte Amador. And that's where we'll be docked tonight. Aye, that's a big old cloud behind you. It's starting to get a bit windy now, but as we pass the last of the man-made structures of the Panama Canal, that's us for today. I hope you enjoyed that, a once-in-a-lifetime experience for us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And just to finish off, look at that. Everyone on board got a beautiful personalised certificate from the captain showing our exact route through the canal. That's a nice touch, isn't it? Something else to be framed when we get home.